Good morning, everybody. Guten Morgen. How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful morning. Oof. Yesterday, what a show that was. What a show. This 7:30 pop-up. Good morning, everybody. Let me ask the chat. First off, there's a poll in the chat. Are you bearish, bullish, or neutral? Let me know. Let us know. Vote. You gotta vote in this chat. None. Second question. Alright, which glasses should I wear for this stream? This is number 1. This is 1. My usual. Or should I switch it up with 2? Vote in the chat. Just type 1 or 2. I see 2. Alright, let's switch it up today. Cool. 222 votes in the chat for the bias. Keep them rolling in. Oh boy. This is the 4-hour. Looks like a 15-minute chart sometimes. Right, we dug into that NWOG yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I could see us going back to the weekly open, potentially. So London took out some, like, the Asia high for both of them. Alright. ES is already below London low right now. Might be a clue. Find out. London low. Do you like my new stand here? I guess I need to move my mic a bit. That's saxophone stand and a clarinet stand. Clarinet right there. Got the clarinet. Also, I moved the YouTube plaque behind me, and now it's better. Before I felt like I didn't like it centered. And then so I have all my favorite, like, trading books. Also mental game books up there, my favorite books. On the top shelf. First one, of course, mental game of trading. But then the other side, I would say, like, number 2 is not trading related. Stolen Focus by Johan Hari. And then number 3, Dopamine Nation by Dr. Anna Lenenke. Anyways, let us commence here. Vote in the chat. What do you guys think? What a day on Monday. What a way to start the week. We already have a 1,000-point range in the NASDAQ. So, let us begin here. The daily I mean, wouldn't it be nice to go like hit below previous day low? But it seems most likely that we are going to keep that high intact, and we're going to probably have an inside day. Most likely, just because it's such a huge range. Yeah, it's less likely that we're going to have a huge range today, unless so we have a bunch of headlines come out, which I don't know. You never know. This market, whatever Trump feels like saying something. Saudi prince is said to push Trump to continue Iran war, says New York Times 13 minutes ago. I don't know. I don't really trust the New York Times for journalism anymore. They're not great. Okay, 9:45 a.m. We have flash manufacturing PMI red folder news. Okay, good to mark that out on the chart. I always mark out 9:30 with like a gray line so I know where it is. And then I go and mark out any red folder news or orange folder news so I know if they're coming up and I don't get surprised. I don't forget. Trust me, you can't forget. 10 a.m. we have like some orange folder. I'll put it. Why not? Orange folder, Richmond Manufacturing Index. Okay. Let's take a look at what we've got here. I'm pretty sure this afternoon drop was also a bunch of news that came out, right? I wasn't at the desk at that moment. Should I ring this little bell at the open? It's not loud, so it's not going to bother your ears, I promise. I got this Liberty Bell when I went to Philly, like a year ago or so, 2 years ago. My mom and my sister. I did not like Philly, though. It was not a good trip. But I think that probably did not go at a good time. They were having, I think, Rolling Loud, I think it's called, or something. Some music festival. I saw the Liberty Bell and I saw where they signed the Declaration of Independence. Just cool. So we don't really have like huge news events coming this week. Like there's no FOMC CPI to be waiting for, NFP and anything. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Like that's one plus. However, we do just get some random ass headlines. So I want to look at, is there a way to get Twitter notifications on desktop? I think there is. I think I have Windows 10. I feel like Windows 11 was version. Oh, I know. The wind is getting caught by the mic, really? Okay, let me reset it. There's not a lot of wind right now, so that's odd. So let me just reset the filter. How about now? Oh my god, Yahoo keeps becoming my secured search engine and it's driving me insane. Better, that's good. It's not a lot of wind. It's cold though in New York. I went out, I bought a croissant. It's 34 degrees in New York City. Alright, let me be prepared for this bell. It's the open. What is this called? Oh yeah. Let's see what you guys voted for your bias. 500, 600 votes in. 641 votes. 41% bullish. 40% bearish. You guys are 50-50 basically, because the rest, 19% neutral. You're 40-40. I gotta figure out how to permanently get rid of Yahoo as my search engine, because I've been deleting it from my Google Chrome. I've been doing that. It keeps coming back. Keep deleting it. It says McAfee. I uninstalled McAfee from my computer. I have a different antivirus. So anybody here knows what I'm talking about and in the chat knows how to help with that, let me know, because this has been a menace to me like the past 3 weeks or longer, honestly. I want to see if I can just get desktop notifications from like X, so when I get that news it just pops up. I don't have to refresh a page or anything. I'm sure there's a way. So what's different is ES hit London low. Nasdaq didn't yet. So you do have an SMT there. Do I think that looks good for the 4 hour for it to... No, it doesn't. For me to want to take longs? Not really, no. I feel as though it rejected this here. Some like this retracement. 618 to the golden pocket retracement. And we dropped lower. During London, we took Asia high. I mean, I don't know if that's enough, though. This is some liquidity here. There's some buy side here. Potential. I don't know. Plus, it's a headline-driven market. Yeah, let's see what that looks like on the hourly. Chat is pretty much split 50-50 here on this. It's not really much of a buy side. I'm deleting that. Meh. So the problem is, yeah, London we retraced 71 points. Okay, we already have a 300 points for for Nasdaq. I think we already have 341 points on the day as a range. I do think it's going to be an inside day. What's the ATR lately? Probably like 600. Was 565 for Nasdaq. $136 for ES. Do we have 8:30 news today? No, because I'm like watching this at 8:30 open, and there was a bit of a dump there. Okay. Thank you, Turgulus. You gave my video a like. Hope my next trade makes me a profit. Hope so too. We don't hope around here. You know what stopped me from over trading is, like, honestly, you get exhausted. You don't have any more energy for it. You're just like, wow, it's really not worth it. There comes a time where you look at yourself and you're like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of my own bullshit. And for some people, it takes longer than others. So you gotta ask yourself, how much bullshit am I willing to put up with myself? Oh, J Trades. Okay, I'll make sure to send you guys the email. You're right. I'll do that right after. I'll make an alarm for today. All right. Alarm today. 11:20. Done. Perfect. Tanya, where's the espresso? Honestly, I don't really drink too much coffee. It's not good for you. It's not good for me. Don't want to be too hyper, you know? Like everyone says I'm calm. It's because I don't drink the coffee. It gives you the jitters, and then you're more likely to market in a trade and chase a trade. I'm drinking salty water, electrolytes. The Element flavor lemonade. There's no sugar in it, stevia, so it's good though. It's salty. You get used to it though. Like honestly, I've been drinking this for probably a year and a half now, and tried some other electrolyte drinks that aren't as salty, and it feels very diluted. Okay, so there's no more. Nasdaq just took out that London low. Interesting. Do you guys think that we're gonna start to accelerate here? I mean, we did reject from this 15-minute here at the open. I didn't take a short there because, you know, that London low SMT, if they wanted to potentially just drive that back up. Seems like that's a drop that's happening. Let's see what happens here. What I can do is take a look here at standard deviations, maybe, right? To the downside. So is the manipulation leg up? We have 9:45 news. That's also something to make sure I remember. Okay. What was it? Okay. Manufacturing PMI, I know that, but I'm just thinking about, okay. Halfway of the NWOG. I think this 1.5 is pretty interesting. This 1.5 standard deviation, you know, lines up this empty gap pretty well. The bodies would fill that volume imbalance. And that -2 actually is right there. Anyway, so let's see if that becomes anything. Let's see. That seems like it's a local low here now. We're having so much volatility. I mean, that's a 60-point candle back up now. Let me just see if that was any sort of news. I don't think so. I think it's just volatile. Oh yeah. Never mind, it is. IDF detects launches of missiles from Iran working to intercept. Okay. So we have a bearish breaker on the 2-minute. ERKR. Where is that? I want to call it breaker, but ES, funnily enough, it didn't even reach this 15-minute, right? That was weaker. So that's your SMT, right? So wow, we have SMT here. I don't want to chase, so I will wait for a retracement. SMT, ES, SMT NASDAQ. Yeah, ES left a little 1 minute here. That's a breaker also. ES might be the short that like gives me an entry. I'd have to be probably pretty quick about this. Okay. My heart's actually beating kind of fast right now. Okay. Hopefully it's not seek and destroy day. Close to giving me my fill. But you know what? It has a lower FEG here. We'll find out if it wants to tap that. Okay, it did. Okay. I'm in the trade. We'll find out. If it ends up taking up that high, then it's whatever. It's a seek and destroy day. Anyway, I'm in the trade. I'm happy because I feel as though it might be like a quick trade to make sure that I'm in, not miss my limit. Okay. Yeah, I like the mid of the NWOG. I'll just open up. Where is like 2R here? Two R is the 0.5. Okay. Anyway, I like that. I'm in. So far, really good entry. Nasdaq did dig into 50%. So maybe it wants to be a weaker one. I don't know if it wants to get into that breaker. But it did dig into 50%. There is a 1 minute here. Anyway, I'm okay with being in a drawdown for a few minutes, but I'm happy with my fill so far. So far, pretty much couldn't ask for a better fill. Be good to break the floor. Yeah, so Nasdaq it just tapped into this like 50%. Suppose maybe, yeah, okay, cool. Nasdaq a little touch weaker. I'll make an alert for when NASDAQ gets this my target, because it is a little bit weaker and I just want to, yeah, maybe I'll take off from ES as it gets there. I don't know. Oh man, it doesn't want, it wants to give me a rectangle one, which is annoying. So far, so good. I said that I had to be quick and make sure I get my limit, and I was nimble, so I'm happy. All right. Now I just have to wait. Actually romantic. I really gotta hand it to you. Put up my indicators. Be really good to break this low. And as I just did, let's see ES follow through. It's 9:50. Hit the like button for that snipe, for that really good limit entry at least. A 4-hour candle's about to close. I would prefer it to, yeah, hopefully close below previous 4-hour, which is, we are way much below it, so. Okay. Don't love the 1 minute divergence there, but honestly just gonna hold this. I don't want to get scared out of anything. Which is kind of making a 5 minute FEG, I suppose. Let's see. Oh no, there's no 5 minute. Anyway, I don't need all these things blocking my. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. What do we already had our 11:45 a.m. news. Didn't really do much there. It's where I entered, actually, I suppose. No, the next minute is when I entered. Okay. And then we have 10 a.m. news. Okay. What's the heat map looking like? it could dig back up into here and I'd be fine. I don't want to move my stop yet. Just because I'm thinking about how maybe now it didn't retrace deeper to here, it could want to maybe have another little dig up into there. I don't want to be stopped out. Yeah. It's decent. We're staying below London low, which is a good sign, actually. All right. Hit the like button, helps the channel out. There's 1,800 people watching. How many likes? 200 likes. Don't be stingy with the like button. Hit that like. Macarena. Oh. Someone's at 10 a.m. squeezing short again. Oh man, George. Why can't I just get a 10 a.m. dump? I'm tired of the squeezing. Stop squeezing. I'm squeezing my candles, bro. My hands are cold, so it feels good to put them on my eyes. Macarena. Why is that in my head? I had a nice walk this morning with to the bakery and got a croissant. Got my doorman some coffee. I did not get myself a coffee. I don't drink it really. I used to maybe have an espresso in the afternoon, like at 1 p.m. Now I drink yerba mate. Healthier. But also it's a better slower release of caffeine. So you don't get jittery. I get jittery. I don't like it. Be good to just kind of reject. I would really not be happy if I am in drawdown, just because I had a perfect snipe. That's why I don't want to move my stop up too much, because there is a little bit of space for it to come dig up again, There's a breaker, there's a little space above here. I would hate if I got stopped out and then it immediately wicked and then went back down again, There's an SMT, still valid at this high. What happened here? We made an equal low for ES on this low. It's kind of sus. We're above the London low again. We're back at 9:30 open. Where's that 8:30 open for ES all the way up there? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable having my stop here. It's also above the midnight open, 8:30 open. I could probably even just maybe get a little bit lower, but I want to give it some room. That's the 10 a.m. news, right? Okay. I don't know why I put the 10 a.m. news 10 a.m. here in the wrong spot. George, so far you're correct. It's squeezing up a little bit. I just gotta be brave here. NASDAQ rejecting the 930 and the breaker right now. I would really want the next candle to be like a down close candle or go back lower for me to be right. But I'm not loving that I inverted this. See NASDAQ here? I'm not loving that, but could just be sloppy. Next candle's like holding up. See what it does, how it reacts to this little bullish FEG it created. Oh, so far it's a dump, so that's good. All right, let's see what happens from here, I guess. Not the cleanest of moves. Not the cleanest of mornings. Oh, nah. It's getting bought up there. Oh, man. I think I'd rather just cut it now. And then I could always re-enter if it breaks down again. Yeah, I don't want to get squeezed out of this. I'm cutting it now just for minus $150. My original risk is $500, so I'll re-enter if it comes back below here. But right now, yeah, I don't like that reaction at all, that wick. It does seem like you guys might be right. Might squeeze, come back up here, this empty. This 15-minute on the ES that it left open. I was hoping that would be the SMT, but so much for having like a really good entry. I guess it's just enough for 1R and that's it. Rude. See what NASDAQ's doing. It does seem a little bit weaker. So messy. NASDAQ's a little messy there. Has like a 3-minute bullish FEG. I think I'd just watch out to see if it gets back below London low then, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Seems kind of messy. Don't like how it's building up there right now. Well, mark out 10 a.m. open. I'm still interested in the shorts, but A little redonkulous how we're moving. So far, it was a good call for me to just get rid of it here. Nasdaq definitely struggling a little bit there. What's the heat map looking like? What's the heat map looking like, people? Let's see. It is very mixed. Mostly red, but still mixed. How much are we down on the day so far? 0.81. All right, Nasdaq. Why are we being this way? I don't know. I feel like any second now we're gonna get another headline. Settings. All right, let me see. Settings, drop down. All right, that was a good call for me to get rid of my shorts. And that's if you were in those longs. Man, we're having a seek and destroy day. Settings, web notifications from the settings sidebar. So ES back up in here. Nasdaq not there yet. Wouldn't oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be crazy and funny if this is what it wants to do? I mean, that's what's annoying about. I think it's the most annoying thing is we have an SMT and like ES started off weaker and now ES is stronger. Ugh. All right. Delete all those bearish PDAs as of right now. But hey, I'm happy before I got out. I had a good analysis there that like, okay, this bullish fair value gap that broke this high is really holding up. It's looking pretty strong. So I got out at 95s. Saved myself like $350. Okay. Okay, I figured out how to have browser notifications on. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay. Yeah, so Nasdaq's now the weaker one. All right, let's go back to the drawing board. Essentially, we need to figure this out. So far, Nasdaq is not. It's just kind of weird to me. Typically, Nasdaq runs the stops more than ES does. So let's see how it treats this bullish fair value gap. If it's gonna remain here, then I could see it maybe like a scalp up to there. Not, maybe it's reversing. Let's see. Okay. I want to put on notifications for the news people. Okay. China's foreign minister says all hotspot issues should be resolved through dialogue, not force. Okay. No, Nasdaq actually inverted this inversion. It rejected midnight open. I feel as though this is a decent potential short. Just go in on. Probably should have done that 5 seconds ago, though. All right, it's about to have an inversion there too. I think I just need to just go in on that one. All right. I'm trying Nasdaq shorts there. I like how it rejected midnight open and the SMT, and I think if they end up going for my stop, then well played. We'll see how it reacts to this FEG here. Alright, I'm in my full position. It's a good rejection there so far. Oh, okay. I think that, yeah, my stop's gonna be like midnight open, actually. I think that's reasonable. You definitely more than 3 PD arrays fail this breaker, this swing, this midnight open, 9:30 open, this FEG, that FEG. So looks good to me. This here is better. Probably. Alright, it would be great to just start dropping here. I mean, I'm looking at the 15, the last one. We're close to that next new 15 low of day. I mean, ES has those equal lows. That's why I kind of still like shorts too. My lord, we're gonna retrace again. Why not? Anyway, let me see if are these desktop notifications going to work? Yeah, okay. Fear and greed index 14 out of 100. Extreme fear? Really? Really? We're down like 1%, right? We're down 0.7%. Crypto fear and index 11 out of 100. Extreme fear. Okay, great. So now we have desktop notifications on. Cool. From Financial Juice. I don't like that though. That coming out while you're in shorts. It's like, oh man, maybe too many people are. I don't know. We'll find out. It makes me just paranoid. We'll find out if those desktop notifications are good or bad for me. Like, just my mentality too and how I manage trades. This is fine. It came back again. It's still looking decently weak. Let's see this next candle of NASDAQ. Honestly, I would like it not to do that. I don't want it to wick like that. Bruh. George, where are you, George? You were right about the 10 a.m. squeeze. Are we done now? Let's go back lower again. I don't like that wick. That's mad annoying, but let's drop. It wicked both sides, to be fair, though. I'm still in this. We'll find out whether this is a good decision or not. Alright. That was a decent rejection candle. Finally back in profit. Given like, yeah, I did kind of chase, but I thought we were really going to start dropping heavy from there. So hopefully now we start dropping for real. Oh my. Why is this taking forever? Oh my gosh. When did I enter? I entered pretty much like here, 10:14. I've been in this trade for about 10 minutes. Alright, that's a good sign so far. See, yo, can we just break this low already? Go back below London low. That would be lovely. Then we could probably, then I could probably, move my stop. It's like listening to me. It's like, not yet. I'm gonna tease you more and more. See how much you can take. I need ES to start looking like weaker too, ES is weirdly stronger. Right. What we got going on, chat? What do you think? Someone said these shorts are crazy. I agree. Chop shop. I agree. We'll find out. How you doing, George? We need ES to tank. I agree. Like, what the hell is ES doing here? Why are we waking up randomly? Maybe it wants to reject Midnight Open again. Nasdaq is definitely complying better right now. We'll find out. I'm back at my break even. What the hell is this 15-minute candle telling me? I thought that we were going to drop from here. This big wick, and then what is this? We're in an inside 15-minute candle. Are you serious right now? This is what trading's like. It's just going to be annoying sometimes. Alright, let's reject this again. Yes, your midnight open. If we pop up, take out this high with a displacement, then that's probably going to spell trouble for me. Bruh. Alright, dug up into that higher FEG. That's kind of all I want to see. I don't want to see more upside. ES is gaining some up steam. This is like last line of the sand for both of them. I don't like this. Iranian foreign minister explained to his Malaysian partner the possibility of non-war ships passing. Oh, I'm closing that. That's some sort of Strait of Hormuz news. I'm not gonna. No. It says Iranian foreign ministry. He explained the possibility of non-war related ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz. So, like, that's been the big contention for, like, oil and stuff. I can always get back in the shorts later, but ES isn't dropping. So far, basically, I cut my shorts before it got to my stop loss because it's not worth holding. Epic Games is laying off 1,000 employees. Wow. Bruh, oh my god, are we going lower now? I'm not gonna enter again unless we break a swing low, so. Maybe we invert the 3-minute or the 2-minute, but I'm really not gonna do it again. It's just madness, bro. Okay. Chop shop. Chop city. Nope. Alright, yep. So, IDK, bro, like, I'm still bearish. It's just not delivering very well. I don't know. That's not really such an excuse. I think that news definitely scared me out, that non-war related ships. Because you guys remember when it was reported that we were able to go through that strait, and then we pumped like randomly during the afternoon, and then later on the White House press secretary was like, no, that's not true, and then we dumped. Just so much going on. Yeah, it's 15-minute inside candle essentially right now. Thinking of potentially just putting cell stops in. Yeah, I'll put cell stops back in there if I get tagged in. I feel like if we do break that low, it just might not return. Because we just went back and forth so much here. If we do hit that low, then I'll just put it at the last swing high. Yeah. But right now I don't feel comfortable in this part of the chop. I do see us rejecting here. Like, we're literally bouncing between 2-3 minute FEGs. I don't really count this one because I'm bearish, but yeah. I think that news scared me out. Then we inverted. That is a bearish one here, but I don't want to be too much in and out. Delta is suspending its special service desk for members of Congress until TSA is fully funded. That's good. Delta says members of Congress will now be treated like all other flying customers. That's good. Yeah, so we're just getting whack action here. I'm down, whatever, like 1R. Let's see. From 2 trades. Let it do whatever it wants to do. Yes, wants to curve back up. For no reason. I really thought that, like, oh, that drop down there was gonna, we were gonna continue lower, but it seems like we're just getting a lot of headlines, so people don't even, things change every single 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. Let's see, Castillo. What do you guys think about this action so far today? Let me know how you did. I'm down 1R. Yeah, it looks like we went nowhere, so I'm glad I'm not letting price action entice me back in. If it wants to break the last 15-minute low to the downside, then I'll be back in. But right now we're getting like another inside 15-minute candle. Unless the next 10 minutes does something, but right now it's not really amazing. All right. Mystery oil trades spurs scrutiny before Trump post. A sudden surge in oil and S&P 500 futures. 760 million in trades over 2 minutes on Monday occurred just before Trump announced he was delaying strikes on Iran. The early trading spike had no obvious news trigger and foreshadowed the sharp market moves after Trump's post. Similar patterns have occurred ahead of other Trump announcements, raising questions of possible insider activity. So they're talking about like yesterday at 7 a.m. They still haven't passed the bill to ban Congress people from trading. They have to do that. $181. Okay, fair enough. We're just chopping it up. Chop it up. Chop it up. ES is all the way up here. What's like the weakest today? Microsoft? Palantir? This 4 hour, we've only moved so far 97 points since the 10 a.m. open. Where's this 10 a.m. open, by the way, here? Hasn't been so helpful. Literally, what are we doing? $10.39. It's generating liquidity, I guess. I don't know what it wants to do. I'm not tagged in yet. Nasty. Saudi Defensive Minister Prince Khalid bin Salman discusses with the French armed forces. All right. I'm closing that limit then, that sell stop, because it seems like literally like every 3 minutes we're getting something. So that's why market just doesn't want to pick a side, because it's so, I don't know, it feels like the market makers are confused too. I'm happy I have those desktop notifications on now, so I'll see it right away. Chop shop, what do you guys think? It will resolve, be patient. Trump is just crazy, in my opinion. Market's on full tilt since he took power, somebody says. Says, I think we may move higher to build more liquidity. It's really choppy. I agree. It sucks. Tanya, where do I look for the news? You could see now who's posting it, but I basically go on X. I follow Walter Bloomberg, that's my number 1. And then number 2, Fast Stock News, or Fast Stock Market News. And then number 3 is Financial Juice. And I just hit the notifications on all of them, and I have desktop notifications on now. So I should see it like same minute. So yeah, just like search those 3. You see that I'm following them, it's the right one. Follow me on X. It's just Tanya Trades. But yeah, no positions. I mean, this I think this morning's so wonky. I think that it feels like the market makers are confused here. The Saudi Minister of Defense discusses defense relations with the Chief Minister of the French Minister of the Armed Forces. That already came out first on somewhere else, but that's Financial Juice just tweeted that. I guess he tweeted it twice now. Yeah. They tweeted it the same thing twice. So now this is like my notifications here. Microsoft CEO. Oh, I think Microsoft laid off a lot of people recently, right? Microsoft CEO, the biggest obstacle to expanding artificial intelligence is persuading people to change the way they work. Yeah, okay, bro. Obviously. Let me think. Right? Did Microsoft have layoffs the other day? I'm looking it up. Unless someone in the chat knows, let me know. I don't see it right now, but I thought I heard it. Okay. Maybe it was Meta. Microsoft always does. Discover wisdom? I guess so. Everyone's waiting for oil, no direction until this war ends. Yep. Pretty much. Seems like this week is going to be hellish. Right? Seems like the only way it is that we built this range, and it's like, okay, you have to trade the extreme, which is that. All right. We'll mark out 1050 macro in case it wants to do anything. But really, I think, yeah, I'll mark out if this... Did we really have an inside 15-minute candle again? Yeah, we had a double inside 15-minute candle. All right. Right? Did we? Or no? Oh, no, this one was 15. Okay, then it took out the previous 15-minute high, but, you know, this is so ugly. The White House is expected to announce that King Charles will make a state visit next month. All right. Okay, something happened with the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Navy. We forced the container ship Celine to turn back because it did not have a permit to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. And whose container ship is that? Is that ours? Probably. See if that causes anything. Like, what is it? This 1 minute candle is truly 65 points. This market is going to give me a headache, right? What are these candles? Yeah, it's just tweet base. It's the oil. It's so bad. How did I do desktop notifications? I honestly Googled it. And then I went to the help X thing, and then it said, do this. And I just clicked this. And that was that. And Chrome like asks you if you want to allow it. Yeah, there ain't nothing for me to do here. This is ugly. Oh man. How much bullshit are we willing to put up with? I don't know. You're welcome, twin. Someone said, sounds rigged. I know, right? Honestly, like, right now is a good time to just trade evals until things clear up. You don't want to really be risking like your weeks of work on a funded account. Which, speaking of which, I'm doing a arena cup competition with Ninja Trader. If you guys haven't signed up yet, free to enter. And it's a simulated account you get for 1 day, which is on March 30th. And you get to compete for a share of a $5,000 prize pool. The grand prize winner wins $1,000 cash, and it's free to sign up. I'll put it in the chat and pin it. Someone said, you shall not pass here. What else he said? What else did they just say about Iranian ships? What they say? They said, any ship passing through the Strait of Hormuz requires full coordination with Iranian maritime sovereignty. All right, yeah. It's 1050 macro. Will we get anything clean? I don't know. It's ES. Really? We went up again into this? Wow. So 2 SMTs there. NASDAQ weaker twice. Bruh, this is like so whack. This isn't even in this FEG isn't even in the discount. Oh, look, another crazy ass candle. Wow, what do you know? What's that? What is this? What's this one? I don't see it. What's up? It's not updated yet. Truly, what is that? That's nuts. 100-point move in 1 minute. Let's see, 150 points in a minute and a half. In more insider trading, someone says, I know, right? I don't see any news tied to this one. I don't see any news tied to this one right now. So I guess we'll find out in 10 minutes. So overall, I'm kind of just happy taking a 1R loss here because this is nasty-ass action. People are getting hurt both ways. Like, what the hell was that? This is nasty. Nasty, 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 nasty. Someone said, now how do you anticipate this garbage? Yeah, honestly, I didn't anticipate it from the way that we had our open. Like, it looked setting up to be a clean short day from the open. I don't know how you anticipate other than seeing this, so many just headlines coming out, and it's just back and forth. So someone said, can we just please bring normal back? It's just loca. I know. Ella es loca. The NASDAQ. It looks like a Trump Truth Social post that moved that market there. Okay. I gotta get a Truth Social, apparently. Oh, I see, yeah. Well, this was 6 minutes ago that he did that one. So that hit, I guess, 10:53. Iran open to U.S. outreach, ready to listen. An Iranian source says Washington. What? Washington has initiated outreach, and Tehran is willing to consider sustainable proposals to end the conflict. Well, who's the source? It's like hard to even know anymore. While no formal negotiations have occurred, Iran is open to plans that safeguard its national interests. Okay. That sounds like pure manipulation, no? It sounds like someone put that headline for manipulation, because it's like the headline moves the algos, open to US, ready to listen, and then it goes like, no formal negotiations. It's open. I'm open to being open to listen. I'm open to being open about the idea. Yeah. This is a Truth Social post. All right. Pakistan wants to help. Yeah, this is just nasty shit. This is how you blow up an account. Someone asks, all Iranian leaders are dead, so who is he making a deal with? I don't know, I suppose the son of the Ayatollah. Feels like major market manipulation, I agree. Someone said, you missed 1050. Okay, bro. Twin 50K or 100K for an intermediate trade? What do you mean, for like an account size? I don't know, it depends on what you want to do. I buy the 150Ks because I just like to have more drawdown. For intermediate trader? Oh, intermediate trader? I think just do the 50K then stack a bunch of 50Ks, to be honest. They're cheaper. Yeah, this market looks like trash, so. Any other questions? Someone said 90 million. I'm sure there is someone. Yeah. 90 million people there. Manual intervention. Yeah, yeah, this is trash, you know. But the way that the morning started, I really liked like the SMT. Nasdaq took this 850 high and ES didn't. We dropped off. You know, it was looking good. I had a good entry on that short, and then it just came up and I was like, all right, I'm getting out here. And then I tried one more time and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm getting out, bro. This news, I got out in the middle of this range, and I'm happy I did, because looks like they're just punishing people. They like to punish the shorts, especially, but I think both sides got getting punished. It's like, I don't know, what if someone was long versus this low, they got stopped out, probably. Yeah, this isn't some nasty work. ES spent most of its time above the 10 a.m. open, but Nasdaq was truly like back and forth for so long. Oh, now what? Now what's going on? Another. What are we supposed to do with this? They'll just your you know, casual 100-point 1 minute candles at 11 a.m. I think it's best to just kind of wait this out a little bit. Gulf state weighs military options to counter Iran's escalation. Gulf states. And now we're back up again. You know, okay, that's all I gotta see here. Everyone, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you stay safe. This is such wild price action, you know. Take small sizing and keep your stops tight. Like, keep your stops there. Don't try to overtrade this. It's just, how could you possibly have an edge here? That's what I said. Everyone's getting hurt. Like, oh, people with their stops, the shorts, and now the longs that put their stops here. Yeah, this is nasty. No degen shit. I like that. All right, hit that like button. I'll see you back here tomorrow. We're going to still show up, you know, just in case things smooth over. Gotta show up to the screens. I need to, yes, you can destroy on steroids for sure. So this is me being responsible here, so I don't take a trade or anything, or get enticed to do so. So yeah, have a great day. Don't be a degen. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody. See all these headlines still coming out. Bye. See ya.